What's good, YouTube? Cardfight King here. Aqua Life, baby. You already know how it is. We got them Aqua Life! Yes! Aqua Life, baby, you already know! Yes! Oh, I'm hyped. I am excited. Not because of the ability of the cards, but the fact that we just got something. Thank you, Bushi Road. Jeez. Huh. So, we got two new cards. I guess they're promos. And we got the cover art for Extra Booster 8, Glorious Justice. You already know Glory Maelstrom is returning, baby. Yes! And I'm actually glad because I don't want Tetra Drive to come in the same stead because then they're going to, devalue my boy Tetra, and I really don't want them to do that. Sure, let's let Glory have his shining moment, and then, next time we get support, whenever the hell that is, bring in Tetra, and then we go from there, baby. What I'm going to do is I'll talk about Glory Maelstrom and what we're going to need from him in another video. This video, let's look at the cards. So, we got a grade 2 and a grade 1. So the grade 2, I like him, and at the same time, I don't like him. So what the grade 2 does is that when your Vanguard attacks on on his attack, you can retire him. So he's a grade 2 9K. You can retire him. Your Vanguard gets 10,000. Choose one of your Vanguards. It gets 10,000 power till the end of the turn. End of the turn is important. Pretty nice. And then if it hits, you get to draw a card. Now, here's the thing. I believe it gives him that ability, but I think the draw ability is only once, but he keeps the power to the end of the turn. He doesn't keep the on-hit draw until the end of the turn. So, that might be very important to keep hold of, maybe just for balancing purposes. However, let's say you do activate multiples of these at the same time. If you do hit, you could draw 3. Now, it's not really a draw because you're replacing the card because he retires himself. And that's one of the things I don't like about this card is the fact that you have to retire him. And again, that's more sorry about that. That is more units that are not staying on the board for us, and I really think that we need more effects that activate, but our units stay on the board. I don't like this whole one-for-one thing, like retire and draw. It's like, sure, I'm going to get an ability off, but then I'm going to replace this card with, with a random card in my hand. And I'm not too down with that. But he's also grade 2 9K, so it's okay. What I like about this card is that he offers, this card is built for Maelstrom. Let's just say that. This card is built for Maelstrom because giving Naval Gazer an extra 10k power till the end of the turn, sure, with an 8k boost, it puts him to 40. With no boost, it puts him up to 32 himself, sure. But, more likely than not, the opponent's going to no-guard it. But I think that, I really believe that this card was made for Maelstrom because giving Maelstrom 10,000 power to the end of the turn means that his restand, he's going to be at a base of 22k. If he uses ability, then he'll be at a base of a 25k. No real need to put triggers on him at all. And it also kind of like stops the whole vanilla swing for 15. They drop one card for a 2 to pass type of ordeal for Maelstrom. Now, when you swing, your opponent's going to have to consider either, yeah, I'll take the damage, or, nah, I mean to expend some guard, just depending on what you're playing. And a lot of the times, they'll probably no-guard your first swing. And, this actually looks like it will move Maelstrom into playing more crits than anything else because this card actually increases the value and the amount your opponent needs to guard for his for his first swing, because Maelstrom swings second battle, then third and fourth are rear guard. Then he's he has the potential to restand if he restands at 25k and then swings again, or 35 with a crit, whatever it is. that's a lot more devastating. So yeah, I think that Maelstrom in a vacuum got better with this card, and I would definitely look forward to including it in. It also has multiple procs as well, so you can like have two of these cards on the board, activate them at the same time. You can put it behind your Vanguard, just because you might have your other rear guard circles might be full. Swing with your Vanguard, use his ability. It's literally just like getting a 10k boost and on hit draw. So I think this card again was really built for Maelstrom. It was really built to increase the value of his first swing, and it also pressurize your opponent into not wanting him to restand and swing at you again. So I like this card. I do like this card. It does have downfalls, again, being retired off the board. But for that turn that he's out on the board, and you do use his ability, it makes your swings much better. He doesn't offer much of anything for Navel Gazer, but he offers a ton for Maelstrom. Now, let's get into the Grade 1 card. Now, the Grade 1 card, she's a Grade 1 5K. Now, I think she's made... I really think she's made for Glory Maelstrom, if anything. But we'll have to see what Glory Maelstrom does, because Glory... Sorry, I'm moving the camera a lot. But because Glory Maelstrom, we really got to see what his skill is. But her ability is that when your unit attacks, and it's the 7th battle of the turn or more... Yes, number 7. You retire her, and your opponent cannot... guard with grade 0 cards from their hand for that attack. So your opponent cannot use trigger cards, cannot use sentinels other than protect gifts to block that attack. Now, first thing that comes to mind is like, hey, I'm about to swing with this Riptide, baby. And number 7 with Riptide, you can't guard with triggers. What you about to do, big fella? So yeah. Really valuable card. I think she definitely deserves a slot, at least as a 2 of in Aquaforce. I think she definitely deserves a 2 of. Definitely better than Viviana. Any day of the week, she is better than Viviana. I hate that card so much. But yes. So I think that she's decent. If you're with Navel Gazer, you can definitely get off 7 attacks because you have 1 that's automatic. So it's like Tidal Swing twice, Navel Gazer, and then Navel Gazer, restand Tidal again. That's 4 attacks. And then if you have or if you had Algos on the board, and basically if you had like a full board state plus Algos or Tidal, then you have 7 attacks right there. Well, full board state is in, maybe like an Algos and Tidal or 2 Excel circles, you could get that done. But like I said, I think for the 7th attack, I really, really think that both of these cards are made for the Maelstrom deck. Hear me out. Maelstrom, 3rd or 4th battle, yes, he restands. So then he'll be either the 3rd battle, or he'll be so Maelstrom, when he restands, he'll either be the 4th battle or he'll be the 5th battle. Then if you have 2 more attacks coming after him, then her ability activates. What I believe is that that Glory Maelstrom is probably going to have to do something with this card, and I think that she provides a gateway into what we can expect from Glory Maelstrom. So I'm really looking forward to what Glory is going to do, what he's going to offer to the clan, and obviously the support that's going to come out in that set, because if her ability goes off from 7 battles, that might mean that we might be leaning more towards being able to get off more attacks during a battle phase. Hopefully they're significant attacks and they mean something. But yeah, looking forward to it. So that's all I got for you guys. I think next video I'm going to talk about Glory Maelstrom, because I really think that Glory Maelstrom, I'm going to explain exactly what he needs to do, as well as this grade 1, I really think has the potential to come with, because the grade 1 basically gives, I think it wasn't really a glory skill. Glory skill was negating, like grade 1 or higher or something like that, but it kind of gives them a, guard manipulation type of skill. It's the 7th battle, so we got to see what we're going to do, plan our attacks around what's going to swing on that 7th battle to force that out. And again, I feel like now, like, we do run front triggers, but I feel like running crit triggers will be really nice, especially with a grade 2 combined with Maelstrom. You know, your opponent's gonna, no guard this attack, and it's like, it's the second battle. If I hit a crit, then you're taking 2 for your mistakes. My Vanguard gets an extra 10k. Take 2 for your mistakes. I'll give 10k somewhere else, and then if you do allow my Vanguard to restand, then you're in some serious trouble because he's swinging with an extra 10k from ability and extra crit. And, depending on your attack patterns, if you have another of that grade 2 card on the board, then, then it's like, hey, look, I'm swinging with, 35k or 32k, whatever. So yeah, I like these cards. Definitely can't wait till they get on the area so I can play test with them. I'm really looking forward to what we're going to be getting. It's been a long time since we got support. Hopefully, we might get another sneak in, another extra booster. Maybe sneak in, creep tiptoe into a main set booster sometime down the road. But so far, I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Let's get it, Aqua Life, baby. You already know. And we out. And stay tuned for next video. I'll be covering Glory Maelstrom and what exactly he needs to do for the clan. Because Glory Maelstrom is going to have a huge responsibility. It's like signing a quarterback for $84 million contract. We're going to need him to do something. So, I'll let you guys know. But, alright, Cardfight King, Aqua Life, baby. You already know. We out.